Morning, everybody. This is Terry from Allen Art and Design. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a nice Sunday morning. It's rainy here in New England. We just had a bunch of snow last night, but the rain is gonna hopefully melt it away. So today I wanted to do a flip through of the 2 journals for my subscriber giveaway. And I want to show you all the craft supplies that I have to go along with it. So we'll start with this one. Well, there's 2, just so you know. There's 2 of them. You can pick from the sunflower one or this orange and blue flower. I put a little bit of bling on the top. So we'll start with the smaller one. One of them's bigger than the other. The one with the flowers is bigger. And this is a smaller one. Depends on what you like. Some people like a small journal. Some people like a bigger journal. So this is a book cover that I covered with this material. And I put some strips of trim over the lace. You can see where I sewed in the signatures, but I don't. That's fine. I don't mind that. It kind of shows you the construction. Added some more trim in the front. This is burlap. And this is a Dollar Tree wall decal that I glued onto thin cardboard. And then I inked around it and glued it on. And then I made a little book plate. You can put a label on there, whatever you want to put on there. You could put journal. You could put memories. You could put photos, glue book. Whatever it is that you want to turn this book into, you can put whatever you want on there because it's going to be your book. So I put an image and a pocket, and this is a gusseted pocket, so it's got plenty of room in there to store things. And I did the same thing on the back. And there's another pocket. And then has one signature. Usually I put some scrapbooking paper at the beginning, for the cover. Oh, and then I also put a moth on here, and there's a butterfly there. And then in the middle, I also usually put some pretty paper as well. That's the middle of the signature. So we'll go ahead and look through. So this is scrapbooking paper. This is paper from a calendar. I just love the colors in it. And you can write on that. Here is just some notebook paper. This is paper that I dyed with Easter egg coloring, the food coloring. It's very pale pink, but it's very pretty. And this, if you watch my channel, you know I love tracing paper. I love the sound of it. And this is a black and white image. And you can color that with some colored pencils. And then you could glue a piece of paper on here. I've included some papers and things that you can use to glue and write on. And then right here I added, this is scrapbooking paper, but I added this. This is just extra journaling spot. Both sides you can write on. It's very pretty. So that just folds up. And you can put that anywhere. I just put it here, but you can put it anywhere in the book. You could put it in the front pocket once you finish writing on it. Whatever you want to do. And then there's some more of that dyed paper. This is ledger paper. I love the color green. I use that in all of my journals. This is just a little pink receipt paper. More colored dyed paper. And this is from a recipe book. I love all the different sizes of papers. I like to stagger them throughout the book. It just adds more interest. This is construction paper. And then this is the middle. That's beautiful. You could put a strip of some of the strips that I give you. You could glue those in and make a pocket on each one of those pages. So there's the construction paper. That's the other side of the recipe page. This is that food coloring page. And the other side of the receipt. And there's the ledger. More of that colored paper. Again, I added another one of these that you can use to write on. I'll just put it like this. And I just paper clipped it in. You can do whatever you want with it once you get the book. Here's the other side of that black and white image. I'm going to include some colored pencils so you could color that in. There's that tracing paper. More of that colored paper. Notebook paper. That's from the calendar. And then that's the back page. This is scrapbooking paper. So this is a nice compact one. I love this. So that's the first one. This is the one I just finished. Oh, I've got to tell you, when we were working on this the other day, after I finished flipping through it, I realized it was upside down. I had to take the front cover off. I had to take the signature out. And I had to flip it over. I had to tie this back in. It's the right way now. And then the back was covered with glue, and when it dried, I couldn't get it off. So I just covered it with a nice piece of thin lace, and I think it looks beautiful. And this Elmer's Craft Bond. This is a tacky craft glue. This stuff is amazing. I'm going to go out and get some more of it. It works good, and it does dry clear. And then, so this is, again, this is a book cover that I covered with this gray material that has swirls all over. I love that. And then this is burlap, but this burlap has some lace on it. Again, this is a Dollar Tree decal, wall decal. Put it on some thin cardboard. I inked around it and glued it on. And then I glued on some bling. I think it looks pretty. Add something to it. And then I made another book plate where you can put a label, and I put some bling on there. I had covered this with lace, and the back is covered with lace. And then I added a strip. Because I had to retie it in, I had to pull this piece off. So I just glued it back on, and it looks great. I love it. I'm really pleased with the way these came out. I added a little bit of this ruffled trim right here, because when I had to turn the book over, I had to put new dots to show me where I needed to sew it in. And you could see it, and I didn't like that you could see it, so I just covered it up. And that's pretty. Just adds another layer of texture. So again, this has an image and a gusseted pocket, and I did that on the front and the back. This is scrapbooking paper, and I added some beautiful butterflies. I added a butterfly to the doily and to the paper. Added a little washi tape there just for a little interest. Did the same thing here, added a butterfly on the scrapbook paper and on the doily. I think that looks beautiful. I did go ahead and I covered the inside page of the scrapbook because it wasn't double-sided scrapbooking paper, and I don't like all that weight, so I covered it, and I think it looks nice. And it comes from the same paper pack, so it matches. Now this is just some writing paper. This came out of a journal, actually. This came out of a guest book for a wedding. I love this. It's a great place to write. I almost covered that up, and I'm like, why would I want to cover that? That's a perfect place for journaling. This is just a children's music paper. I just love the way music paper looks. And I left the perforated edge on the top of that paper. I just love that. Adds some interest. There's some yellow notebook paper. This is just a front page of a book Found some pretty sparkly paper. More tracing paper. Here's another one of those receipts. So these aren't exactly the same, but they have very similar papers in them. There's some scrapbooking paper. And I'm giving you some things that you can glue on top of there. You can make a little pocket. I've given you strips that you can make a belly band. So you can work in this and decorate it any way you want. This is one of my coffee guide papers that I just did. And this is just a little tuck. Let me see if I have a little piece of paper. Oh, here's another one of these papers from that guest book. I'll use this in another journal, but I can just show you. You can just tuck a piece of paper in there. The tuck spot. Okay. And this is, you can color that in if you wanted to. That's an adult coloring book page. And there's some on the back. And then this is like stationery. And this one, when I put the scrapbook paper in here, I folded the back up so that you can use that as a pocket. I leave the side open because then, on some of them, not all of them, because then you can put a bigger piece of paper and it can stick out a little. It just gives you a little bit more room. And that's the middle. I love that paper. And there's a pocket on the other side. More stationery. This is the other side of that adult coloring book. Like I said, I'm going to include some colored pencils. That would be a great meditative thing to do, is just sit and color that in. I'm noticing here, I'm going to fix this. This needs to be glued down. Let's see. Yeah, just along, let's see if I can get this to work. I need to put a pin in there. Might help if I put my glasses on, because I can't see without them. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I just thought this would be a perfect time to show everybody. I did make an announcement on my channel, and I'm going to be doing an announcement on Instagram later today about the subscriber giveaway. It started on Friday, Valentine's Day, and it's going to end on the 28th of February. Gives people plenty of time to subscribe, and hopefully I'm going to make it very clear to the people on Instagram that they need to come over to my channel to subscribe if they want to be included. So that's fine. There's an envelope. You can just tuck something in there. You just tuck a piece of paper right in there. Oh, we got to let this dry. Oh, look. Oh, I cut that on purpose because what you need to do if you want to turn this into a pocket, you need to place a piece of paper over it. Thing is you can't put any glue right here. You can only put your glue on the yellow part and then put your paper on it, and it'll be fine. And then you'll be able to open it from this side, and you'll be able to pop something in there. Right now, I'll just pop this in there. I also want to let people know that you don't have to have a YouTube account to subscribe to someone's channel. But if you want me to see your name, you have to make a comment. Because if you don't have a YouTube account, I will not see your name. So you can go ahead and subscribe without an account, but make sure you put a little comment, and that way I'll see your name and I can include you into the giveaway. So there's some more of that coffee dyed paper. Scrapbook paper, that's that receipt. There's some more tracing paper, this pretty sparkly paper. That's from a book. This is notebook paper. I love using these notebook papers. And then this is, not sure, I think it's from like a planner. This is music paper. And this is from that guest book from the wedding. And then this is a beautiful piece of paper. And then this is the back page. And again, let me show you. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna be including, let me take this out because I know there's gonna be a glare on this plastic bag. I wanna show you this is what's gonna be in the paper pack. But you can just go ahead and take one of these. Let's see. Let's see. You could take one of these. You can just cut it down. Make yourself a pocket on either side. You can choose whatever paper you like this purple one probably would go good. And just cut it down. Oh, it's sticking together for some reason. Just glue it down and make yourself a pocket. I think that would be really nice. All right, so that's the end of the book. I'm gonna close it. So I just think they're beautiful. And I'll show you those again at the end, but I want to show you what's included in this giveaway. So this will be a paper pack, and I included a few different things. These are from an adult coloring book. You can color them in, and then you can cut them into pockets, cut them into belly bands, cut them into side tucks, tags, whatever you want to make with them. And then this is some scrapbook paper. Just thought pretty. Some of them feel thicker than others. And then a little bit more here. This one has the alphabet on it. This is just kind of a neutral color, which is fine. And then I'm going from the larger to the smaller here. I want to show you these. These are just, they're cardstock, but they have beautiful images on them. Or designs, I should say. And then these, I already cut these into tags for you. So you can just put something that's in the pack, like, I can show you how to do this. If I can open this. I included a bunch of labels and that you can just stick on. But you could just go ahead and, if you want to just decorate it quickly, you can just put that sticker on. It says, bravery is believing in yourself. And then you can write on the back. So I included those. Let me just put these tags away. I'll show you those after, but let me keep going with this. There's some more of that cardstock with the beautiful designs on them. This is some yellow sparkly paper. I thought that would be nice to make some journal cards or tags. Here's some more of the paper that matches the book. Either one of these books it will go in. This paper pack will go with whatever book is picked. So that's beautiful. And those you can use for, same thing, you can use them for pockets, for tags, for whatever you want. You choose. Okay, so let's see. I have these are cardstock, so these make perfect pockets or belly bands. I cut some of the papers to fit in this bag, so there's a few strips, belly bands right there. Some more. These you can use just to decorate pages, whatever you want. There's some strips off of the adult coloring book. You can color them in and then use them as a border. Here's some more scrapbooking paper. These all would go great in here. And then I included a few more, oops, there's another strip, a few more strips that can be used in there. These are, again, this is that paper that you can write on both sides. There's two of them. That's extra journaling space for you. Here's some more of those little strips. These are thicker, so they feel like there's more than one. Then I also included, these are colored index cards. And you can take that and put that on the back of something. Just glue it on there. Put a sticker on there. And you've got a journaling card right there. Boom. So I figured I had some colored ones. Those are nice. And they have lines on them, so they're all ready for you to write on. So then I also, like I said, I included this pack. It has a lot of little sayings. They're all stickers. So you can stick these on and write whatever you want on there. These are tabs. If you pull it off and you put it on the edge of the page, it sticks on there, and then you can write something on. You could break it up into sections. There's some more tabs. These are labels. These are just little stickers. Here's one that you can put on the front of something and write something, or take one of these and stick it on there and decorate it. So that's a whole pack of those. Thought that would be nice. I also included some stamps. Stamps really look nice when you're decorating a journal card. So they're just, you'd have to cut them out and then glue them on, but they're pretty. These have birds and bees and butterflies. These are just really cool looking old stamps. These came from a book of all the stamps that have ever been printed by the United States Post Office. So those are really pretty. And you can use those for decorating. Very nice. And then I wanted to show you with the tag that I cut out. I popped a hole in there. You can go ahead and put some of this ribbon or twine in there on the top of your tag, and there's enough there for you to do a few tags. And that looks nice to have a little piece of ribbon or some twine sticking out of the top of your tag. So it's just another way for you to decorate. And then I've also included stickers and everything. I'll show you that too. So I'm going to move this aside. I'll have to reorganize that and pack that up. And then these are the craft supplies that go along with it. I'll end up putting them in a plastic bag, but it gives off a lot of glare, so I just put it in this. So this is what you're getting. This is a black ink pad, and it comes with, where is it? This is one of those acrylic blocks. So what you do is, I'll show you, I included some stamps. This is an extra stamp pack that I had. It says Christmas on it, and it's like a winter theme, but there's birds and bird houses and stars. There's snowflakes. There's all kinds of things that you could use any time of year. But I had an extra one. I had 2 of these. I don't need 2, so I'm going to give you guys that's just an extra thing for you. This is the one that I bought. It says, create your own magic. Love makes a house a home. You are so loved. Be authentically you. Dream hard, work harder. Do your best. Live, laugh, love. Spread the love. You've got this. Make every moment count. Good vibes. Never give up hope. Well done. Always follow your heart and be kind. I just love those. So what you would do is you would peel one of these off, put it on your acrylic block, and then put it on your ink block, and then you can ink one of your journal cards. That's all part of decorating. And this is all stuff I gave you to do that. So this is just a little cutting mat. Hold on. Comes with a little rotary cutter. Oops. So you can just, if you have a little ruler and you want to cut something, put it on your little mat, and then just use this and you can cut with it. So there's another thing. And then I have these little butterflies. They're all different colors. These will match the book beautifully. And you just stick those all throughout the book. These are some beautiful writing pens. There's 3 different colors. They're ballpoint pens. There's stylo. So they're very ultra smooth writing. So those are great for journaling. You're going to need some glue. I gave you 3 different kinds of glue. We have a craft glue. This is a clear craft glue. and this is a glue stick. So these are all different types of glues that you need to do when you're, and you can choose which one you like. You might only like one of them, or you might like two, or you might like all three. You test them out and see what you like. This is to burnish down when you put glue on your paper. You just burnish it down. It pushes all the air bubbles out. I use this, but this is one that you can use. And I suggest that you do that so that the glue really adheres to the paper and it sticks and it won't come up. And then a little pair of scissors you need. And I included some washi tape for decorating. So, and I may include a few more things. Before I mail it out, I'll probably, see something else I want to add in. But this is mainly what you get in your subscriber giveaway. Let me put that to the side. And then these are the 2 books that you get to choose from. So I hope everybody, let your friends know if you think that they'd be interested. Have them come and subscribe. You can share my videos, and that will help my channel to grow. I mean, that's the whole purpose of doing a subscriber giveaway. It's not only for you to win something, which is great. I'm happy to do it. But it's also to help my channel to grow, which is something that, I strive for on a regular basis. So, and I'm starting to see my numbers go up, and I'm very pleased. And I'm very thankful for anyone that supports my channel, comes and watches my videos. And if you could like, share, comment, and subscribe, please comment. Let me know what you think of these journals and the giveaway. I'd appreciate it. So I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting.